Greetings everybody, this is Sabin Dimitrov, aka Adens for the Astrowolf, coming to you with another fun little video. So, I wanted to show you guys kind of a fun, but surprisingly weird battle with my Vega. He just defeated this fella right here, who was running a commander called Black. And usually Black almost always wins these battles because he's a really big tough commander, but for some crazy reason my Vega cut through him substantially, which I am in shock about. So I'm gonna hit this little button here and show you guys what I mean. So as you guys can see right here, we're gonna miss this one. And as you guys can see, he's like twice my leadership. And my Ether de Djinns get blasted. But for some reason, Vega gets Shockwave activated. And that cuts down all these soldiers by almost by 300. And that Light of Gemini cleared that central column. And then suddenly Vega's like, fine, you want to destroy my stuff, I'm going to destroy you. So this is 5 abilities activated. So that is going to hit his troops really hard, cut them down by half, and then that completely clears that row. And then suddenly I just win. And that's the really weird part. Black is usually a really hard commander to beat, and yet somehow I won. You know, that is why Vega with Shockwave is amazing, because you don't have to sacrifice attack for penetration, because his breakdown already does that. But I mean, that's phenomenal. I'm really happy that my Vega won, and that got me a lot of points too, because that is a big commander, a really big commander, almost max leadership. And then, of course, we have my happy little Rogers here, who is about... And, you know, here's the thing. Reinhardents are usually really difficult to deal with, just because they heal so quickly, and they can make it so you can't heal, or something like that. Or it makes it harder for you to heal. And so... yeah, I missed all these front rows, but they're missing me too. And as you guys can see, it's really just kind of a slugfest right now. No one's hitting anything and nothing's going on. But, oh, there we go. We finally launched a hit. The Scorpio is going to be pretty nice. And, like it is, because I have Cephas Majesty, that makes it so he can't heal his soldiers. So you can go ahead and suck on that, Reinhardent. I hate Reinhardent with an unholy passion. A unholy passion that rivals that of, like, Hades' fire. I hate Reinhardent. So, being able to see my Rogers slug him out is really, really nice. And I also got a lot of really valuable insight on how to build my commanders from here on out. And, there's a couple ways I can run my Orochi, and I will show you guys what the valuable insight I've been given. But, yeah, but yeah, like, as you guys can see, even his Hercules protection is not protecting him very well against my Rogers. And I haven't lost much of anything when it comes to my soldiers. And my front row is holding the line very, very well. The Cyan Shuttle is overpowered when you have the right build. My apologies, guys. Woof. So yeah, even though I'm fighting a commander that's bigger than me, I get to shove my fist up his bum-bum. But yeah, so he's twice my size. So, obviously, this should be a win for Reinhardent, right? But once I get Light of Libra on Rogers, that means he's going to be able to counter every attack that comes at him. So if you ever hit him, he's going to be able to shoot you again. So as you guys can see, this pathetic Reinhardt is getting absolutely, like, he's having a giant cactus shoved up his butt. A giant rotating cactus shoved right up his butt. And that's all Reinhardts deserve, is cactuses up their butts. I am so happy that there's multiple ways to make Reinhardts regret ever being alive. So what I'm going to be doing, just because I don't really use Dragon Slayer enough, I'm going to be transferring her 50k leadership into Orochi and getting Orochi a hefty head start. Because I want to make Orochi as big as Rogers, and then try to maybe work some more on Vega as time goes on. But because I'm working on the what do you call it, those artificial intelligences, every time you level those up, their leadership bonus also gets boosted as well. But yeah, as you guys can see, this Reinhardt is doing nothing, and it makes me smile, being able to just crush him, just being able to absolutely obliterate him. It brings me a lot of joy. Now, I think I lost against this Dragon Slayer with my Vega, and we're going to see why. I mean, I don't see how or why I lost, but I did. Oh, I see. Probably she's running penetration, and since yeah. Woof, that was painful. I mean, that was a solid hit, so congratulations, Dragon Slayer, for winning that battle. That's very impressive. Can I win any of these? Probably not. This guy is absolutely massive, so that's probably not going to work out. Are these Void Skaters? I believe these guys right here are Void Skaters, and then I think these guys are that kind of, are the Cyan Shuttle of the Walker group. Because I've noticed that whenever I hit these blue soldiers, the 2,390 blue soldiers, they seem to heal after each time. So maybe theirs is based on something else, but yeah, like but yeah, it's just interesting. So yeah, as you guys can see, there are themes when it comes to different soldiers. But yeah, it's actually quite interesting. So I think we are just going to hold the line here unless I can find something else to kill. Yes, we can actually take this one. So I'm going to help out my peeps, send my soldiers over here, and take out those two commanders. Now, I'm going to show you guys a really cool battle. Okay. That I had with fighting people. So, I was told that, so one of the ways that I ran Orochi is with, what is it, a Counter-Striker? And then I run him with Menderbot, Absolute Defense, Corrosive Armor, and Awakening Airship. And as you guys can see, I was testing stuff out against my friend Ice Queen. And it was quite an effective way to go. And they lost 2,221 Genesis, and I lost only 837 Seagulls. So Orochi at level at tier 2 soldiers, especially if he has the right stuff, is phenomenal. Yeah. Yeah. Sorry guys, I think I have a splinter. Give me a quick second, guys. I'm gonna, where's that little pause the video thingy? I know it's around here somewhere. But yeah, as you guys can see, my beautiful Orochi's doing the trick. It's really effective. So I'm very happy that he's doing so well, and it makes me happy that I have a nice contingency plan for when what's that guy? When Rogers doesn't do well. And, like it is, Dragon Slayer just doesn't have it anymore. Because since I already have Vega with Shockwave on him... Did he run Shockwave on me? Did he actually just run Shockwave on me? He did! Impressive! Well. But yeah, so as you guys can see, I get to just, I'm gonna go a few rounds on this bad boy. And as you guys can see, the Counter Striker is much like Plasma's power transfer, if I remember that correctly. So that means every time an enemy hits me when that is casted, they're gonna do... I mean, it's gonna hurt them a lot. And then, let me see. Warfront, Yetis, Imperial Soldiers. Here we are. So, another one I tried is... So this one's also another Absolute Defense. But I already have Absolute Defense on my Rogers, and I've been told by a couple people, why not just move Absolute Defense to Orochi? And I don't know, it's just... I don't know. I really like Absolute Defense on Rogers, because, he's more like get-in-your-face commander, but I don't know, it's kind of a weird thought. Because I also tried a thing called, here we are, Natural Force. Let's see, I want a better replay. Here we are. So Natural Force has been equipped. Natural Force has been equipped. Siva's Majesty is there. So they're going to hit me on this little roll here. These two guys heal up. And then, so Natural Force is activated 3 times throughout these. So these 3 soldiers here will be able to be healed. Nope, now we got 4 of them. So every time these guys get hit, they heal up. And as you guys can see, I'm fighting against a pretty big and pretty mean Dragon Slayer. So one of the reasons why I really like the Natural Force is because we get to, to heal ourselves from that. And apparently we are absorbing all attacks now. I forget exactly how that works. I don't... did we somehow gain... Did we somehow gain some kind of immunity? Because obviously they can't do anything to me, which is weird. But yeah, as you guys can see, my soldiers up front have healed because of our Menderbot and also our Natural Force, which is really weird. But as you guys can see, I'm completely back to not losing anything. And this battle is going to go on for a while, but in the end, we win. So, I am... Yes, that's true. We should figure out a time, dang it, a time to do this and get people there ASAP. There we go. So pretty much what happens is that, remember what I told you guys about the Imperial invasion? How you guys doing? Oh, that's good. Oh, that's good. How good is that? Rough. But yeah, so like I told you guys before, the event is coming up in 1 day and 14 hours, 1 minute and 30 1 seconds. And like it is, the Kasaton, no, the stupid, oh wow. Okay, so a friend of mine is headed over to Bulgaria. Oh, that's so nice to hear. God bless beautiful Bulgaria. But yeah, so in this Kasaton event, no, sorry, not Kasaton. This Imperial Invasion event. My apologies, guys. This is just a quick little recap. What happens is, for your fort and its area of effect will give you those benefits. These ones right here, you see? These upgrades. And what happens... there we go. What happens is that when you're inside the guild fort circle, that will make it so that way you get those extra bonuses and buffs. Because when you are outside of the guild fort circle, you don't get to have all these benefits and buffs. And yeah, as you guys can see, the member attack and all that stuff, it's all increased by how many levels it is. And we are trying to get to Guild Fort 15, because then we can get Critical Wither. And let me tell you guys, Critical Wither is some pretty fine stuff. But yeah, so the Guild Fort is greatly beneficial when it comes to fighting the Imperial Invasion. And then also your these little suckers over here. You know, you see these little white marks out popping up on the screen. Soldier, critical, dodge, accuracy, defense, attack, health points, all that stuff can also be enhanced using your buffs. These little things, which I've told you guys about before. And then on top of that, guys, then these also help you be able to what's that term, have those benefits as well. So you can triple times your benefits in that because of that. Her actions are stronger and stronger every time. Ooh, delicious. But unfortunately I don't have that. So anyway, yeah, so if you get yourself those 3 benefits, you can absolutely obliterate every single level of Days on Hell difficulty. Yeah, there's basic, there's 5 tiers of, so there's basic, there's veteran, no. Yeah, so Hell is the worst one. Elite is the second worst one. Then it's like bad, meh, and easy, or something like that. I forgot exactly what it was, guys. But yeah, all of these other ones are much easier to kill on the Hell difficulty. But the command center itself is the one that we have a lot of trouble with, because that one makes it that one has like 3 times the size marches, like max leadership commanders, as well as wickedly heavy buffs and skills and equipment. Now, for some crazy reason, my Vega is actually able to clear out 75% of the time the command center on Hell difficulty. And that is really, really good, because that helps out the guild immensely. So, like I said, guys, if you have the proper boosts and benefits, and you're inside the guild fort circle, that means you're going to be able to really hit this command ship very hard. Now, I've been told, well, first, Orochi with Roger's equipment is awesome, because he heals up a lot. And because natural force is going to be a health points based thing, every time he heals up is going to be amazing. And that's 40% every time, or 44% if I activate the right arc hole. And then I was also told that okay, I was also told that this is also a really good way to go, because the Tangalang has a damage reduction 20%. It has penetration, but not as good as defense. But then, go the crap away, Gee Willikers. And then, of course, we have the Acrid, which has penetration. Piss off. Thank you. Okay, I see. Sorry about that. Then we have another penetration. So that's 40%. So then that's 70%. So 70% penetration. That's really freaking good. But then we have 30% damage reduction, as well as the critical weather and RWE, which will protect us from a lot of damage. So we got another critical weather and resistance weaken effect. So damage reduction 30%, damage reduction 20%. That's 50% damage reduction. So if an enemy can clear you out in one shot, if they do the exact amount of damage that I did to clear you out, but nothing extra, next time if you equip the damage reduction buffs, that means you're going to make it so that way 50% of your soldiers won't be destroyed. And then on top of that, I might try to get these to some extra buffs, but yeah, this is really, really nice. And as you guys can see, let's see, a decent amount of attack. Accuracy is pretty darn good. Here we are. Resistance weaken effect is 350%. That's one of my favorite numbers, by the way. 350. Ha ha ha. And same thing with the critical weather. 350. Pretty darn cool. But yeah, total damage reduction is 70%. That's really, really nice. But then, of course, we have the power of Scorpio. We have Light of Gemini. And then we also have Andromeda, which is supposed to be extra penetration, but I'm not sure if I want to keep running that, because this is going to require at least 4 different gem sets, and that's going to be a little bit difficult to do. So what I might actually do, so we have Scorpio and then we have Gemini, so I might get rid of the other actually, wait, no, that's not going to work, because I don't have to... Oh, never mind, that's not going to work. I'm going to need at least 2 Geist Stones to get one of the weapons unlocked and one of the ambitions unlocked. So that's a little bit of a problem. But yeah, I've been told that running a penetration build that I showed you guys just a few seconds ago on Orochi is really, really good. So he's tanky, but he also hits really hard. So that's kind of a way to make him last a bit longer. And like I said, guys, with Counter Striker, that's also going to be really nice, because every time the enemy tries to hit us... Wow, that's abysmal. Sheesh. But anyway, every time the enemy tries to attack us, that means they are going to receive damage. Oops, darn it. There we go. Counter Striker puts all of our troops in a rebound state, and the next time they receive attack damage, deal 0.2% of the received damage to the enemy. The max damage cannot exceed 1000% of the initiator's attack. So if I can get Counter Striker up to like level 10, or just like a small level, I can make it so he's pretty much a plasma based on that, because that plasma pretty much does the same thing with theirs. And then of course, because he has the corrosive armor, like I showed you guys before, this will make the enemy also lose more of the soldiers because of that. And then we can have 2 healing abilities, or we can have absolute defense on him. And I've been told absolute defense is fantastic for Orochi. And like I said, for me, I'm a little bit stubborn. But, I'm listening part way on a lot of things right now. And there's a lot of revamping and stuff that I gotta do. And, I really like Dragon Slayer. She's really, really cool. But, she can still be good at 10k power. She doesn't have to be big. All she has to do is peck away at the enemy and just send her in there with a small march. And in all honesty, Rogers is already big enough as it is. So, in all honesty, I'm going to try to get Orochi to at least Rogers' size. Because, like I said, Rogers and Vega, every time we upgrade we level up their artificial intelligence, that means they're going to have another few % bonus of leadership. So, trying to get Orochi a little bit of an extra bonus and leveled up is going to be a great thing. And what I think I'm going to do is get Vega to level 40 and then try to focus on Orochi's Counter Striker and get that to like maybe level 10 and make that kind of like my tertiary commander. Because really, you don't really need multiple attack commanders. And one of the weird things about Orochi is that he's great for both defense and attack. And that's really, really cool. And I personally think the game developers should remove... so let's say I want to remove Vega's Shockwave. If I hit this little button right here, if I hit that, this will pop up on the screen. You will lose a certain number of skill plugins when removing skills above level 10. Continue. And I understand why the game developers have that on there, but it's kind of annoying. Because I want to be able to use, I want to be able to use Natural Force whenever I want. And I want to be able to use absolute defense whenever I want, and unfortunately that kind of puts me in a little bit of a bind. So that means I have to stay devoted to one thing, and that's kind of frustrating to deal with. So I'm still going to talk it over with a few people I've been talking about it with, but I'm more leaning toward Natural Force and then running either a penetration build on him whenever needed or running a full Rogers build, and then because that's one of the nice things about Orochi. Orochi can he can actually be really effective, and he is one of the best ways to go against reinhardents. And then same thing with Sister Wolf, because of her abilities. And Sister Wolf can also go against reinhardents as well. Vega, if he gets, like, in the first couple of swings... usually you only one slot bust with Vega, but if you go against a Reinhardent and you get your Shockwave, you get your Breakdown, you get your Light of Gemini, and you get your Scorpio, and then you get, and you get Shockwave, and all those skills on there, that means you're gonna do just unforetold amounts of damage, like unimaginable amounts of damage. And like I showed you guys, I fought against that commander called Black, and we tore him to shreds. Today I'm going fishing again for 3 days. I don't know if I have enough internet connection, so sounds good. So let's see, sounds good. Ooh, gee Whittakers. Sounds good, my friend. Whoop. Oh, gee Whittakers. Wow, I messed that up. Sounds good, my... Yeah, screw it. I'm just gonna reply to that later, because my fat fingers aren't, doing well with me. Ooh, this guy. I hate Seth. Seth is one of the most annoying people on DGS, because he has those annoying runs. Oh, and speaking of that, I want to show you guys an extremely effective, a really, really nice kill I got against him. So the Seth, I got also 240,000 reputation points because I was fighting in the capital. And as you guys can see, I lost nothing, but I was able to kill 3 spiders and 400 transcenders. That's tier 12 back on the server. So that's going to be really expensive. Oh, and like I wanted to show you guys, I am all healed up. I am all healed up. So healing my soldiers one by one was amazing. And I had like 40 million resources. No, sorry, 20 million resources bonus because of that. And I was able to send 10 million food and parts to my good friend, Black Sheep, because he was raiding enemy tiles. And I got to have like almost 200 million gas in reserves. So I just used that to repurpose some of my soldiers. And like I want to show you guys this amazing battle. Take a look at this. I'm gonna run it slow. So my Light of Gemini and Shockwave is what really did it. So I hit this, and then the Shockwave comes in and kills Seth. Isn't that amazing? Shockwave comes in clutch more than you guys can imagine. Shockwave came in clutch with that one commander I showed you guys at the beginning of the video, and Shockwave came in clutch with DGS as well. And you know what happened? The reason why I lost so many soldiers is because I was trying to use a usually very effective build to fight against DGS to clear out the capital, and usually my Rogers with I don't know, you go away. Usually my Rogers with like this right here, formation 1, is great. I permanently lost 45,000 tier 2, but by God's grace I never lost one tier 12, but I lost 350 tier 12 soldiers, and then on another attack I lost about a 200 let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, no, 150 more tier 12. And then on a third attack, because someone SWE'd me, which is strengthen weaken effect, unless you are resistance weakened effect awakened, or you have the resistance weakened effect build, that means you can't do damage to the enemy and they can F you up. And I lost 727 Ether Djinn tier 12 airships. So I lost like almost 1,300 tier 12 airships, and I was in a really bad spot for like almost 2 days. But because of my wonderful guild and because of me literally exhausting everything, like let's see, here is it. I exhausted everything. I used to have a whole bunch of stuff here, and now I have almost nothing, except maybe a little bit of gas. I traded in like 500 million electricity for food and parts. You guys saw on my previous videos, I had like 24,000 of these. I used all of those for food and parts. Oh gee, like I used everything. I used all of my meta crystals. I used everything, and I was still 500 airships down. But like I said, with the wonderful and beautiful insight of my dear friend Architect, I was able to heal my soldiers one at a time, and through like a couple hours of clicking, we got our soldiers healed. And I cannot thank my guild enough for all the wonderful support that they sent me. And I was able to send the extras to people who needed it. And, you know, like I said, guys, I can't thank my guild enough. I can't thank my friends who have sent me resources enough. You know, I sent them speed ups in return. I sent them shadow matter in return, because I had those. I mean, I probably gave over almost a year's worth of speed ups, you know, because I was so thankful for everybody helping me out. And, you know, I gave away like almost 5,000 shadow matter to people who needed it. And, you know, because I do not want to be one of those leeches that always asks and never gives back. And you guys see this? 5 billion resource amount given back to people. Now, there's people in my guild who have 20 billion. And when I first started on this server, I was at like maybe... gee whittakers, 750 million, and now we are at 5 billion. And, you know, I get to fight with good people that use these resources well, and it feels really nice finally being 5 billion resource assistance worthy. And it makes me happy because we get to reciprocate the kindness that they give to us to others who need it. So yeah, this video kind of covered a couple cool battles. It covered a lot of valuable insight I got for my commanders. It covered a couple really cool replays of my wins, and it covered good insight about how stuff works, and it's really fun. And yeah, you know, I gotta tell you guys about some cool stuff. Great news. And this is toward the end of the video, but I want to give you guys great news. My friend Tarek, he is doing much better now. Everything is healing up better. He still is going to have to recover more, but he's doing better now. And I'm very happy about that. You know, I was very worried about my friend, and I want to thank everybody who said a prayer for him. You know, he's doing better, he's getting back in the game, and, you know, he's one of the wonderful people that sent me resources to help me heal. And I'm very happy that he's doing better. And, yeah, you know, stuff is going well. And so that makes me very happy that, you know, things are looking up. Oh my gosh, it's already 3:21 a.m. Oh my gosh. Or 0321. I don't like AM and PM, so I just usually do 0321. 24-hour time is much more practical. But yeah, so that's the good news I wanted to tell you guys about. So I'm a lot more at ease that, you know, my friend Tarek is in much better shape. My airships are all healed up and looking a lot better. And I'm finally back in the game, and that makes me very happy. So yeah, we are back in business, guys. We can start kicking butt, taking names, and showing the world what's what. We can start, you know, really giving. Okay, so we took it. Okay, so that means, oh, would you look at this? Victories! Let's just take a quick look at these bad boys. Yeah, nice and simple. Yeah, small one, we won. Small march, we win. So that's good. And let's see. Ooh, a slightly bigger march. Ooh, no, he's gonna hit me. Ooh, no. What is his fourth skill? If he even has a fourth skill. I don't think he has a fourth skill. Weird. All of my commanders have a fourth skill. Wow. I'm surprised he's not doing more damage to me, but I'm also very happy about that. And like you guys can see, this is why this loadout is one of the best, because we can heal. And last but not least, we win. And last but not least, let's get these last 2 wins, and we see that. Oh, look at that, small march, we win. And then last but not least, actually, let's take a quick look at this. But yeah, so Tarek is healing up. All my soldiers are healed up. I've gotten some variable insight, so now I'm going to be having a really nasty Orochi, very much in the in the works now. I've been told that my sister wolf is actually perfect the way she is. So now I just need to get some void skaters from the. So there's a thing called a box event where you. So you have to have your commanders once every day. Like your biggest commander that has the most leadership or the most soldiers inside the guild fort for 2 hours, and then they automatically get sent back. And when they get sent back, depending on how much leadership you get, that's how many box coins you can get. And you can use those box coins to get your soldiers back up and running all the way. And during this event, you can use rangers, because that's where you get the most most soldiers per leadership. So I'm going to be getting void skaters for my beautiful commander, because yeah, ooh, look at that, we just cleared that back slot. That's some good stuff. It's delicious. But yeah, so no. But yeah, so that means we are gonna be able to make those Reinhardens hurt on multiple fronts. Either my Vega goes against him, or my sister wolf goes against him, my Orochi goes against him, and then once I get the Cyan shuttle, then my Rogers will be in a lot better spot. Like it is, guys, I'm still contemplating whether to swap out Absolute Defense on Rogers, but one of the reasons why is because he also has a defensive stance, and, just, I don't know, I don't see Absolute Defense on Orochi, but like it is, guys, I'm still going to be thinking about it. I'm still going to be contemplating on how all that works, and I'll still be, thinking about it. But yeah, we have a lot of insight on how stuff can work now, and I'm very happy about that. And like it is, guys, because I'm not going to be using Dragon Slayer very much, that means I can actually swap out equipment better for Orochi now, and to give him, another set, because I'm trying to get another Antares and another Beetlejuice. These are suckers right here, and then I'm going to try to get another Gift of the Valkyrie, and that means we're going to be able to be really set. I do like the resistance for the meteor. That is pretty nice. But yeah, so stuff is looking good, guys. Stuff is looking positive, and I'm very excited for all of this to work out. But yeah, so this video has been going on for almost 45 minutes now, 43 minutes actually, and yeah, there's been a lot of really cool stuff and updates that I've wanted to share with you guys. And like I said, if it wasn't for my beautiful my beautiful guild that I'm a part of, that I'm honored and humbled to be a part of, I would not be in a good spot. So yeah, these beautiful people, beautiful guild, great insight, people that want to see me, grow and work well. So yeah, so I'm just very happy that things are looking up. By the way, guys, I got my FMLA paperwork filled out, and the area that I live in offers up to 12 weeks of paid FMLA. But you have to make sure you get that signed off by your doctor. For me, I had a serious medical condition, so that means I get to be cleared for that. So my doctor is going to be filling that out. I'm going to be looking around a little bit more for a little bit more money, and I should be returning to my job this coming Sunday, and everything is looking great. So I'm very happy that everything's looking good, and there's a lot of positivity and hope on the future. So by God's wonderful grace, by your guys' support, by the wonderful resources that the area that I live in has, and we can finally get our way back into life again. And yeah, I feel hope again. I actually feel hope again, and that brings me a lot of joy because of that. But anyway, you guys stay awesome. This has been Sabin Dimitrov, aka the Edins for the Astrowolf. It's been an absolute pleasure having you guys watching my videos and getting good feedback, and I look forward to being able to provide more content for you guys. Like I said, in the future, for right now, for the foreseeable future, most of my stuff is going to be on stuff that I already have, or stuff that on the games that I play, just because I don't have money to buy stuff right now. But yeah, you guys will still get updates, you guys will still get content to watch, there's still going to be new stuff for you guys to see, so don't you guys worry. There's going to be more stuff for you guys to enjoy, and I assure you guys I will not be going out for a long time. So anyway, you guys stay awesome, and always remember, God bless.